live. Okay, now go ahead and let everybody, you live.
See who's signing in. Go live again today. Somebody join in with some questions and everything. Got the first lady back. Bo's gone.
You tag Smooth. Bring up your Facebook page. You tag Smooth. Bring it up. You should see it live, and then you'll see everybody signing in. They'll be signed in a second. Make sure y'all let them know the chat, because we're live right now. Let them know. We're going to go. We're going to start the show. You see it? Tag Smooth real fast, so it come right up on his page. And then you see who's ever. You see it, Michelle? Yep, you see it. So whoever you see chime in, let them know. You see me here on live?
Yeah. Y'all said all the time we wait another 10 years.
You see who signed into your bed? You can't turn the volume down.
Hey, I messed it up. I'm on text.
It's Harry Smith. In the tagline. Give me your phone real fast. I'll do it real fast.
Yeah. We gonna go live. We're gonna do some subject today. We're gonna talk about football. We're gonna talk about the small schools playing the big schools. And the big schools just taking advantage of their money, and they ain't doing them no good.
Andre Harkin, Hill Hunkins.
We're gonna talk a little bit. A little tennis, a little bit of everything.
Make sure y'all, Tiffany Johnson, Joel.
Right.
Make sure y'all, 5 people. Make sure y'all
join in.
Make sure y'all add to the chat. Yeah.
Make sure y'all jump in, ask.
And don't just sit there and just look at us.
Yeah. Come on, support. There you are.
Yeah.
It just popped up. So it should be live there too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tom got his motor working back again, so we ain't doing it hood fabulous today, y'all. Tom got the motor working.
And guess who's back, y'all?
4K.
Guess who's back?
Michelle's back, the first lady.
First lady's back in the seat. Got her seat.
Yeah, she love us again, y'all.
Yeah.
You ready to do this, Tom? You ready to do this?
Okay. You ready? Look at the
You ready to do this?
Comment on the people that you know. Say something to them.
Let's do this.
Who's there? Anybody say anything to you?
Let's do this.
Okay, it's people talk. Oh, well, there's people there.
Let's do
Y'all
this.
ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to run it? Y'all ready to run it?
We ready to run.
You ready to run this?
Let's start this show.
This is TomSnakeTV.com.
Let's get ready!
Welcome to the Sports Spot. You can get up to the spot where you can get all your sports in one spot. I think I said that right.
Yeah, you talk. I think you need to say that again. You talking like you was drinking last night.
Hey man, look here. I'm tired, man. Leave me all the football all night. Finally got to sit around. But anyway, I'm the Smooth with the 5 O's.
Michelle?
She forgot who
First
she
lady.
was.
I was trying to wait till he got done.
Smooth with 5 O's? Well, we took a lot of O's away from Smooth.
Yeah, okay.
So he probably got 2 O's now.
First lady, how y'all doing?
I'm Reggie, the king of trolls. And Bo's missing today, but Bo don't know Jack anyway. So, hey, we got it.
Yeah, we're going to miss Bo's not knowing, but, you know what I'm saying? Good travel, you know, safe travel first team, my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, Bobo?
Hey, Devils, that's C. Hey, first of all, I'd like to talk about what class in the tennis match that I always mispronounce the name. How do you pronounce your name again? Oscar showed Coco golf last night. Coco was crying because she lost the match. I think she was a little upset because she didn't play well. But she's 15 years old. And Oscar asked her to do an interview with her. Use that interview on separately. She pulled her over and said, hey, you playing great. Gave her parents a shout out, told her parents that, hey, y'all raised a fabulous young woman, y'all doing a great job with her. Her time will come. Oscar's 21, she's only 15. And she's playing on that big of a stage right now, and I think she's doing great. But Oscar showed a lot of class by talking to that young lady, not beating her up, just uplifting her, telling her, hey, you're going to be great, you're going to do great things and stuff. Just not your time right now. You all have to wait for your time sometime,
Exactly. I mean, she played a hell of a game. I mean, even though it was, she played better the first set, you know what I'm saying, with 6-3, the first set. The second set, you know what I'm saying, Oscar kind of put that experience on.
She gotta pace herself to me.
And,
You just can't come out and try to get it all. Just pace yourself, like with Serena.
Yeah.
She, at first she wasn't playing well. That girl got her on that first set, and then she calmed down. And then she did her thing.
Well, you got to think, Oshkosh is ranked #1 in the world. I mean, she's a great player. She's getting a lot of endorsements from Japan and everything. So, you within 1,000, but realistically, I mean, it can't happen. A player ranked within 1,000 being the #1 player doesn't have to. It does happen.
Right.
I'm not saying it can't happen. I was showing from Coco. But I like Oshkosh too. I like her class and how she did that.
She plays a strong game too. I mean, she's a mean girl with that tennis racket in her hand.
Hey, I think Coco's gonna learn from this. I think she's gonna go back and watch this match and learn from this. You can tell she was a little nervous too because she kept double faulting a little bit. But she double faulted. Her serve really fell her that match.
Look at her age. It's her age. She ain't been on a big stage so. I think she's real mature. I do personally. I think she's really grasping all that.
Right. She's
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to bring your volume up. That's why I keep doing this monkey move.
I thought you was one of them little
Just y'all two.
I thought you was one of them little weave head women sitting there smacking yourself in the head.
She was getting lower and smooth. She was becoming smoothette.
Hey, but anyway, y'all, we're gonna get back to our show. We'll get tired of our producer trying to jump in and get his voice heard too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, congratulations to Oscar and Goff, you know what I'm saying? Both of them are some tremendous young ladies. But let's talk about a little bit of football, because we got some big moves that went on in the NFL right now. I think the Seahawks then kind of stepped their defense up a little bit. They got Clowney from the Houston, Texas.
I cannot believe Houston wouldn't pay that man.
Me too.
I mean, you got J.J. Watts, but you got one of the best defenses around with Clowney and Watts on there, and I just don't believe Houston. Hey, that's good for the AFC South. That's good for the Colts.
Exactly. I was thinking that too. That's my first thought.
He did Clowney out of the division.
He's gone?
Yes, he's gone. He's gone.
Jacoby, you ain't got everybody getting told about him. You just got one to watch now.
And I just think that's a bad move by the Houston Texans.
Yeah, it was very bad. I mean,
They have the money?
I think they have the money. I think they didn't want to pay him what he wanted.
Exactly. The thing is, they needed a running back too, but my thing is, I wouldn't have gave up my defensive player just to get no running back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And I think they got a few draft picks off of him too.
I mean, actually, they gave up a few more draft picks though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some better draft picks for some worse draft picks, actually, you ask me. Because, I mean, Carlos Hyde is a good running back, he's done well. But to give up one of your best defensive players to get him, I would have done that.
Right.
It's too many, players out here that could have picked up to.
Yes, Temples, you are right. Clowney wanted out of their bed. I don't know why he wanted out of there. It was $15 million tender to leave, and he can't get a new contract next year.
Yeah.
I don't know why they Clowney like that.
Yeah, but that's cool for him. Clowney, though. I mean, because think about it. Okay, he's getting paid $15 million this year just to play with Seattle. And next year he can sign a bigger deal. So I'll take that $15 million this year. And I'm gonna play my butt off, and I'm gonna make sure I get what I want next year.
Well, Dipple says this career is over.
He said Watts hurts a lot. That's what she said.
Oh, okay. I thought she said,
She said he might call it career though. He's pretty happy. He's gonna do that in luck. He's gonna be happy.
I think that's the one reason why Houston may have, decided not to give him that money because he had been hurt a couple times. But the dude is still young. He heals quick. You know what what I'm saying? I wouldn't have gave no player up like that. No, ain't no way.
No, I wouldn't give him up either.
What about McCoy getting cut by
Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Oh my goodness.
Kansas City signed him 2 years here. He went back Reed.
You see how quick Kansas City grabbed him?
Yeah.
Because you know why?
We gonna use it?
Well, we already know how to use it. Buffalo, you had a hell of a player. You didn't know how to use it. You didn't have a line to block for it. You didn't have a quarterback to throw. I mean, so how you gonna put that on him because he wasn't productive? It's easy to lock down your best player on the team when he's a running back. He has no help at receiver. So it's like it's easy to lock him down. Of course, his running numbers are gonna go down. The Bills are just dumb.
Right.
That's all I gotta say.
Well, they may think they have a better running back somewhere because I'm sure they wouldn't pay him that much money in the first place.
So they may be. I need to use the running backs in Buffalo right now.
Did you watch the preseason games for Buffalo?
No, I didn't.
I ain't seen not one running back on there that's gonna pick up the slack from McCoy. I'm sorry, but I guarantee you, y'all heard it here first. Andy Reid is going to show the Bills why they should have used him better. Andy Reid already know how to use them young man, so it's a wrap. They just gave Kansas City another good weapon.
True.
Right.
That is true.
So what else you got on the menu to talk about today, Smooth?
Well, let's see. What do we got on the menu to talk about today? Oh man, this is one thing that got me though. I mean, I know the guy hasn't had a great career here. He's been bouncing around a little bit. Demaryius Thomas. The Patriots released him. I mean, some young guys they got is cool. You know what I'm saying? They some good receivers, but you got a veteran like Demaryius Thomas who can step his game up at any time. I mean, and then you got another guy over here.
What's the young man's name that just came back? I forgot. I lost it that quick. The receiver they just be on the drug. Josh. Yes.
To me, Demaryius Thomas hasn't produced in the last 2 years because I've had him in my fantasy football team, and I've always started hoping I'm going to get some points out of him. To me, I think he's on the backside of his career also, so I can kind of see this may motivate him to go someplace else and play better. But he hasn't got me any fantasy points in the last 2 years.
I feel what you're saying there, but think about it, though. They were saying that about Randy Moss. Oh, he's done. He's washed up. Then he got over there with Brady, and what happened? He showed him he wasn't washed up.
Wasn't done yet.
Demaryius has not had a good quarterback since, he left Denver.
Who just got him?
Well, I'm just saying, though.
Who just got him?
I mean, the Patriots did. But,
okay, he had a quarterback then, eh?
But they looking at these young guys.
I just asked a question. That's all. I just asked a question.
I
just asked a question. That's all. I just fact checking you. That's all.
They cut him, but they left the door open for him to even come back, though. That's the key right there. They really didn't want to get rid of him. They want to try to, you know how Belichick is. He got to try these other guys out, and all of a sudden you'll see him pick a person they cut back up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's basically all it is. Hey, I can't put you on the roster right now.
Mm-hmm. Let
me see what these guys are going to do. Hopefully you'll be still there if I need you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'll pick you back up. But right now, I got to see what these young guys are going to do.
Okay.
Because they got a young quarterback sitting back there that I think they kind of like a little bit. So, they want to see how all these little young guys are going to be able to gel. Because, this is probably Brady's last year. I'm not going to lie. But I still would have kept him, though.
Okay.
Because I really don't think Josh Gordon's going to hold up for the whole season. I'm sorry. I don't think he's going to do it.
Well, college football was really interesting yesterday. I wonder about some of these small schools and some of these historically black colleges playing these major programs for a big payday. My school, Southern University, we tend to do that too. We tend to play a school. And we had a player that was hurt a few years. Devin, I can't think of his last name right now. He was hurt against Georgia. Georgia took good care of him and everything. He messed his spinal cord up. But is it really worth historically black colleges, these smaller colleges, playing these LSUs, these Alabamas, these Michigans for that big payday? And I understand why they do it because we don't have the athletic budget that some of these major programs have. So that's something's going to have to be worked out because it is worth getting a player hurt for a big payday. I don't know.
Think so. I don't think so.
And then
like you said, they get blown out.
Gales, thank you, Dimples. Yes, I know SU didn't do anything for him, but Georgia did, so you ain't going to sit up and talk about my school. I'll talk about LSU, little weak Powerpuff schedule they played yesterday. That's what we're talking about. Who did they play yesterday lose to? Win. 53-3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but Dimples, they got to play the money games because our budgets are not on par with a Penn State, with a Notre Dame and stuff. those big paydays come for the whole athletic department. They may help cover tennis. They may help cover golf. They may help cover baseball. They help cover the other sports. That's why some of these smaller schools and historically black colleges have to play these games. Some of the white schools have to play them too, if you notice. You know, look at Duke is not a major powerhouse, but they played Alabama yesterday. You knew they was going to get blew out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, did Duke do it for a big payday? Probably not. But some of the other schools will do it for a big payday. The McNeese States, the Indiana States. They probably don't need it either, the money either, but that big payday is always enticing for these schools. And to me, it does nothing for a major conference to play these games. For Alabama to play a Texas Southern.
Do you think it's worth it though?
For the budget, to help the athletic budget out and to help the other sports out at that school, yeah. But psychologically, no.
Losing all the time though?
Psychologically.
I mean, but you gotta think about it like this. I mean, eventually, you know, some of these kids are gonna start seeing these schools playing on TV and playing these bigger.
Talk loud, Smooth. I can't even hear you.
And they,
Hey
and
man,
they
look there.
wanna,
Y'all gonna quit trying to make me scream and yeah, I don't scream and yeah, I don't know how to scream and yeah. Anyway, but nah, I mean, eventually they're gonna start, you know, making some of these other kids that can't really get into these bigger colleges start going to these other schools, and it's gonna build their programs up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
You need to play who you're competitive with in the
I feel
divisions,
you.
in the conferences that you're in.
but like you said though, some of these schools need help in their financial areas. So I mean, why even deprive them from getting that though? I mean, some of these kids might want to, and honestly, the kids that go to some of these smaller schools who didn't get picked up by some of them big schools, but they was probably looking at them for a hot second or probably didn't know who they was. But once they play them, guess what? They leave them smaller schools and end up at some of them big schools.
Well, it's happening in basketball.
Yeah.
It's happening in basketball. The lower seeds are starting to win some of the games and everything, and they're starting to get the players because they're limiting the amount of scholarships that these schools could get.
Right.
So hopefully it'll trickle down to football where you can't give all 53 people a scholarship, and that send some other players to some of the other schools and build those programs up. But you're still not going to have the athletic budget that compete with the USCs or the UCLAs.
did y'all see what Jose said? Is that Jose?
Yeah, I see Jose talking crazy. I'm ignoring Jose because his 49ers are going to be hot trash, and his Cubs are already hot trash.
How you doing, Jose? But you were wrong about the Colts, brother.
Right. Now, Jose, you was doing
wrong
good when
about
you
the
said
Colts.
the Dodgers. I feel you. They got their butts kicked yesterday, 6-5. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't going to say nothing about that till later on in the show.
But the Cubbies, they ain't even in first place in their division.
wait.
The Cubbies may not even make the playoffs.
And the Cubbies got their butt kicked too. So, I mean, I really wouldn't say nothing, Jose. I would sit back, relax. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't say nothing about my coach. We was cool
And
at
Reggie
Dodgers.
needs some professional help. What's he talking about?
Talking about me. He talking about me.
Yeah,
Come on,
well,
Jose,
well,
that's
I mean, I may agree with you there
my
too.
brother
you know what
right
I'm saying?
here.
But you know, I love the troll over here. You know what I'm saying?
And
He's
we
cool
love
too.
him.
Kenneth Bull, your Bears are hot trash, so you don't have to say nothing. I mean, you still need 3 points. Kicker kicking the ball, missing the ball, and everything. But we never. This show isn't about trolling today. We want some serious questions that y'all may have, you know. So, yes, every school uses the high-paying program to help fund the rest of the programs. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
But is it worth it risking the player hurt, Jose? Is it worth the morale of the team? You know, you get beat 53-3. Is it worth that? Why not play somebody in your competition and instead of getting a $500,000 payday, take a $200,000 payday?
Right. But
I
you
mean,
playing
I understand the economics behind it.
you in your league.
Yeah, but you know, like you said, but I mean, I can't say that either. Though. I mean, because I put it to you like this. Shouts out to my Red Dogs. We started the year 3-0 so far, and you know we are a 9U team. You know what I'm saying? And the teams that we're playing are 10U teams. These guys are bigger than our kids. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Yesterday, a game that everybody thought we was gonna lose. Guess what? We shut them down all the way to the last 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? We had to put our reserves in and everything, but they finally scored a touchdown in the last 6 seconds of the game. But we shut a team down that should have beat us by at least 20 points. You know
Well, it
what I'm saying?
happens.
So you can't never look at
It
it. You
happens.
can't never look at a situation and say, oh, well, they're not going to be good enough. Because it's all about how you coach them kids. You know what I'm saying? If you coach them the right way and teach them how to play the game the right way, just because you don't physically have the ability to, maybe push one back, you can outsmart them.
Oh, yeah,
As long as you,
I was just gonna say, you
as
don't
long
have
as
to
you play together and you play the game, you do your job as a player, everything will work out right.
I agree with you, it happens. But some of the college games yesterday, let's take, for example, Boise State beating Florida State. Was that really a true upset game? Boise State has had good football teams the last 5 or 6 years. Is that an upset? Or is Florida State in the down year?
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you like this about that game. That game was just played out just dumb. That's all I can say. It was just dumb. Because ain't no way Florida State should have lost that lead and got beat like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about...
I mean, Boise State always, like you said, they have been having a good program here lately. But for Florida State to give up that lead like they did and get beat, that's unacceptable.
Well, let's talk
Tell you
about...
what Boise State's about this year.
Let's talk about Georgia State beating Tennessee at Tennessee.
I mean, that was...
Is that an upset?
That's a...
I think that is. At home?
Yes.
It's an upset, but the way I was watching Tennessee tackle,
Yeah,
it
at
wasn't
home.
an upset because Tennessee, I don't know who your defensive coordinator is. You need to fire him because I don't, or even who picked up you kids that play in defense for Tennessee. Because number one, who taught y'all how to tackle? I've seen little league kids to tackle better than some of them Tennessee defenders. I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to talk bad about them like that, but
wow.
I'm watching these dudes. I mean, literally open field. I mean, just head on top, and they missed. The dude was getting ran over. They defensive backs couldn't tackle nobody. They linebackers couldn't tackle nobody. They front line couldn't get to nobody. I mean, they just got dogged. Like literally,
He just said they took the foot off the neck.
yeah, they got
They just-
dogged.
Sia says that, I got to talk about your Bears because Kenneth Bull is a troll. He talks about my coach, so I'll talk about the Bears. You just getting hit by innocent fire. I hate to talk about your team, but just because of that clown, I got to talk about him, so I apologize. But Florida State, how do you know it wasn't nothing that Boise did to, I see you talking about it, Florida State took their foot off the neck. How do you know Boise didn't kick their foot off the neck and take over that game? I didn't watch the game, so y'all got to tell me about it.
Yeah, man, look here. They just got outplayed, dog. I'm going to be honest with you. Tennessee just got outplayed.
No, we're talking about Boise State. I went back to Boise on that one. But Tennessee got outplayed too?
Yeah, that's what they
I
played.
think so too.
Okay.
They played Boise State. They got outplayed. They literally
No, Boise State played Florida State.
no. Tennessee played
Georgia State.
Georgia State. Yeah.
Yeah.
That game right there, I'm telling you, that man, they just got dogged. That running back for Georgia Southern, thumbs up, bro. That boy was nice.
Okay.
They nice.
Okay.
They nice. But the funny game to me was the North Carolina South Carolina game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
North
did
Car-
watch some stuff
Hey, man,
yesterday.
I got a chance to chill, y'all. Y'all don't understand, man. I don't get a chance to sit back like I did yesterday.
Right.
Well, I wanted Duke to beat Alabama bad. I want Duke to lose against. I want Alabama to lose against everybody they play. I don't care if they play in Warren Central High School.
Oh,
I want
wow.
Alabama to lose. I hate Alabama.
Hey, but that's like
Hate 'em.
that's like wanting your Dodgers to win the World Series. It's not gonna happen.
Dodgers don't win the World Series, Harry. Don't you start. See, don't you start. You want to start trolling and everything. I thought we was better than that. But
Okay,
I
I'm
see.
sorry. But
Got a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's going. I'm gonna be honest. Alabama was looking good, but until they played a top-ranked team, you know what I'm saying. I really can't give Alabama no credit. They have an easy schedule most of the time, and then you know what I'm saying. They finally get.
Well, is the SEC considered an easy schedule because they're playing top teams in the SEC? So is that really considered an easy schedule?
Duke ain't on top team.
I know, but I'm talking about they're playing when they start their conference games.
Oh,
The SEC is a tough conference.
I don't know. I mean, the way they was getting beat up on yesterday, I don't know.
Y'all agree with Jose when he says that
Yes,
Boise
Boise,
is
and
usually is a
they
decent
usually
team.
are a decent
Yeah,
team.
They
Yeah,
usually
usually
are.
are, yeah,
You usually
yeah.
hear a lot about them.
But no, who else was it that let's see, Ohio State looked good yesterday. Shout out to Ohio State, Michigan State, Michigan. They all played good. Actually, the Big Ten played good all the way around the table.
She said she ain't seen Mac Brown happy
Right.
since he was in Texas.
Man, you know,
And winning.
he was happy. I'm not gonna lie about
Yeah.
that.
See, you gotta think Dimples. She supports SEC because she's an LSU fan, and I can't stand LSU too. The only time I like LSU is if they beat Alabama. So you know, I'm down on LSU
I mean, I
too.
agree.
Dimples.
They're a tough conference. I agree.
I really don't even like SEC because you're right. I'm always taking the underdog, and the SEC typically has the best
Always
teams
got- yeah.
in
Yeah.
college football.
But I kind of, you know, so to go back to what you were saying earlier though, about these smaller schools, I kind of agree with. I gotta agree with you a little bit because watching the Penn State and the Maryland game against them two teams they played against. Oh my God, man, 79 points.
79 points. Wow.
79 points. Penn State put up 79 and Maryland put up 79 points against the teams they played. You know what I'm
Oh, she
saying?
graduated from LSU.
Hey, you should have went to Southern. Okay.
Now that's truly a beat. I mean, that's embarrassing right there when you get scored 79. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get 10 points. You know what I'm
It
saying?
affects the morale of your team, but
does.
you know, I think the kids are grown enough to realize, hey, this program, they put a lot of money into this program, and our school can't necessarily compete with it. And I am a college student first. I'm trying to get an education.
Right.
So that's why I hope how the kids look at it sometime. I don't think they take any loss too hard. They come in, they want to play hard. To me, I think that I don't care what school you go to. It can be a Division II school. It can be an NAIA school. If you're a good football player, a good basketball player, a good baseball player, those leagues will find you. Their scouting departments are A1 at finding the talent that they need.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the coach. We got Darius Leonard. I hadn't even heard of Darius Leonard, from South Carolina State. So, I can understand that. Yes, your family told you right, Dimples, but we know you don't listen. But, that's all it is. Who did LSU play yesterday, Dimples, that they beat up on? They only scored 3 points. Tell me that.
And while we're waiting on that, you know what I'm saying, I do want to talk about, I just want to jump back to the NFL real quick. We kind of jumped off of it real quick. The Chargers, do you think they losing their mind, or do you think, you know what I'm saying, because they put the offer out there to,
The Chargers are losing their mind.
They told Melvin Gordon he could seek his trade now.
Oh.
So it's like.
They are losing their mind. These owners don't want to play running backs. Look at Ezekiel Elliott. I know he has 2 years left on his contract, but he's outplayed that contract.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, he
definitely.
has.
So he
I
should
agree
get
with
paid
that.
on that contract.
Yeah.
And he's good enough.
But if I have a leverage, people are mad because he's not playing his contract. But if I have the leverage to force them to pay me more, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
LaDainian Bell has proved that running backs need to get paid. You want to just play the quarterbacks. You don't want to play these other people.
Right.
Well, that's hard to replace. I hate the Cowboys. I hate to say this. Ezekiel is a top 1 talent at his running back.
Yes, he is.
Melvin Gordon is a top 1 talent at running back.
He knows it.
They need to get paid, but these owners do not want to pay these running backs.
Right.
And the running back position needs to get paid.
Yep. Shout out to
And Terry got the money.
Jonathan Birdsong for peeking in on us.
Birdsong, we're going to have you on this show one time. We're going to do a cross show. I know Birdsong has a show on Facebook called The Crossover. I think he's invited me to come on that show. I'm going to have to do that. And we're going to invite him on our show, do a little crossover.
That's what I just said, Diamond.
Well,
Jerry's gonna pay.
Well, yeah, they was just saying, you know what I'm saying, they was saying that they trying to finalize a deal, you know what I'm saying, by this weekend, at least by the end of the day today. So hopefully they get that taken care of as far as Zeke, but
He's either gonna get what
Melvin
he wants or a little bit less to where he can't deny it.
Look here,
and
man.
take
Well,
it.
they both sides know what the market is. They've
Right.
looked at the numbers. They know what running backs get paid.
Right, but they know what he's worth. Like you
Exactly.
said, what did you just say about him?
Hey.
He's the one of the best running backs.
Without Zeke Elliott, Dak is gonna look worse than what he
Oh,
really
yeah.
is, and
Oh,
he ain't
yeah.
really that good of a quarterback
Oh,
to
yeah.
me anyway.
Yep.
And he's about to get paid $35 million.
Yeah.
So out of that duo, the two that should really get paid are Cooper and Ezekiel Elliott.
yeah, exactly.
But Dak, he's
agree.
gonna get paid for because he got better numbers, I think, than Wentz or something.
I
So
agree.
he'll probably want to get paid also.
Welcome, Debbie Murphy Weaver. Thank you for watching. James Mason. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all.
Debbie's a big Pacer Coach fan.
All right now.
Oh,
Go.
yeah?
Yeah.
That's
She
cool,
is.
that's cool.
She is. Next subject.
Let's see. Who we want to talk about now? Talked about let's talk about this right here. Cause I already got on your Dodgers. We ain't gonna pick on them no more. But the game to go.
You can't pick on my Dodgers because we're gonna win the World Series.
Oh, man.
You laugh now, I laugh last.
That sounds good.
You Yankees fans, y'all laugh now, I'm gonna laugh last. I see Houston and Florida fans, we don't care. We still the best baseball team in baseball. The Dodgers. The Dodgers will win the World Series. You heard it here. Hey, Monica.
Thank you, Monica.
Hey, Monica. Thank you for watching. But let's talk about the game that goes on tonight. Who y'all got? I mean, it ain't about who y'all got. We already know who's gonna win. But
Who gonna win?
come on now. Oklahoma 9 out of 10 is gonna win. But what I want to know is, how do you think Jalen Hurts is gonna do in his debut for Oklahoma? Considering
He's out of Alabama, so he should play great.
Think he gonna do
Yeah,
good?
he'll play a great game. You delaying your nap? You delaying your nap, the Dimples?
Dimples gonna
We
watch our
appreciate
show,
you.
then you gonna take a nap, right?
She gonna get a shirt.
She gonna get, a shirt and a mug.
Hey, but I think that Hurt is going to play good ball. Oklahoma's probably a pretty decent team. I don't know if they're ranked this year or not. Who do they play tonight?
Houston.
Houston lost their coach to Texas. He was a pretty good coach, so I don't know what footing the Houston program is on since that guy left last year to go to Texas. So this could be a pretty good, interesting matchup if some of the players, didn't leave Houston when the coach left.
Yeah.
So we just need to check that out. I'm not sure too much about the Houston
I
program.
think it might still be pretty decent, but I just wonder how he's gonna fit in the shoes of Baker Mayfield, and then whatchamacallit was there that just left.
The number 1 draft pick,
Tyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? So to come behind both of them guys right there, those was throwing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen Hurts, he has a decent arm, but he wasn't no throwing
He
quarterback.
was more of a running
He was more
option.
of a running option than, you know what I'm saying, what them two was. So to try to pick up the style of play that they play there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just kind of makes me wonder how's he really going to fit into that system?
Okay.
Kyler played horrible to me. I don't know how y'all thought he did during the preseason.
Well, he doesn't have an offensive line, and
I
they
just-
didn't have all the in preseason. You don't put in your regular plays that you're gonna play during the season.
True. I really,
But he's gonna get beat up on. Their offensive line sucks.
It's gonna be a
Their
welcome to
offensive
the
line
NFL.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Wake up call for Kyler, but I think he'll get through it. Just like you said, the preseason, you kind of look at. I just thought he did terrible.
Right.
He
I
did.
just did.
He did.
Ain't
And
nothing wrong
he's
with
one
that.
of my favorite, one of them, just as.
But I think he's going to do better when the actual season starts, though. I mean,
That's what I was saying too. I think.
he's going to do better.
I think.
But I definitely want to throw this in there before we, get out of here, because I know our show is going on and on. But let's talk about one of my favorite college teams. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even hear you down there, Smooth.
Which is.
My favorite college team. He want me to act like him, y'all. He want me to damn. He want me to be country. I ain't country. I'm a huge. I ain't country.
Get that troll voice on you.
You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Let's
I'm
talk
a
about
Notre Dame fan.
Come on now.
Go Notre Dame.
Notre
Go
Dame.
Irish.
Come on now. It's the top.
Let's
That's
go.
the first thing we all
Let's
like
get
to
it.
do.
We say my favorite college team.
Let's
Go
get it.
Dame.
It is that time of the year, y'all, that I love because, it's football, and it's football. You got
Right.
college football, NFL football. You got
High
that-
school football.
High school football. You got
Right.
that Red Dog football. You know what I'm saying? I got football all around me, baby. It's in my blood. So let me tell y'all something. Notre Dame plays Louisville tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Be on
Right.
it.
I'm going to be on it.
I'm gonna be watching the
You
game
know what I'm
too.
saying? So I need to know. You know what I'm saying? I think you think this quarterback
He's gonna work out.
he's gonna work it
He's
out.
gonna work out. I like Notre Dame. I hate Alabama. I hate the Tide. I hate the SEC. The only time I like the SEC is whoever playing Alabama. But Notre Dame is my team, and we're gonna be great. I think we're ranked. I'm not sure where we ranked at, but we're gonna do great things this year.
We're the top 10. I think we like number 8, 6, 8. We right there right.
Thank you,
I
Sia.
think number 8.
Top
Thank you,
10.
Sia. She's with us. She's an LSU fan. We hate Alabama. Daryl Cott likes Alabama. And a bunch of other losers. What's that guy that's in our Facebook sports room? Alabama champion. And Darren Kelly. Both of them losers like Tide.
Who's Boa? Who's
These are
Boa?
people in this little sports room, man.
okay,
And
okay.
they some haters. They Tide fans, They remind me of Carlton Bigsby. You know,
Oh, no,
You know
not
the guy
Carlton.
that
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle
No, what you talking about.
yeah. Don't forget that he's black and everything. Yeah. So y'all keep cheering for the Tide, okay?
wow,
Y'all see what the
wow.
governor did already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So-
Yeah, I agree with Tyler. So, he's gonna get hit with a Diamond. Who is that? That's Diamond. Yeah, I agree, Diamond. You were right on, but I think he's gonna bounce through it. I do. I think.
I hope he don't get hurt. Because that offensive line, man, that offensive line Phoenix got is
Kyler's
really hard.
fast,
I can't
though,
say it,
y'all.
honey. I don't care how fast you are. If they throw a different blitz package on you, they come at you up the middle, around the left, and around the right. Boy, you ain't outrun all that.
Right.
That ball
You
might
know.
be gone by then, though. He's a quick
But I think
releaser.
since he's a quick releaser, but what is he, 5'11"? So
Yeah.
when an average quarterback takes 3 steps back
I
and
think
release
he's
the
better
ball,
than Doug Flutie. And Doug Flutie was a bad.
all
little
I'm saying is he's going to have to take more steps back to
To
throw
get
the
it
ball
over.
over the lineman. Instead of taking a 3 or 4 step back, I think he's going to take a 6 or 7 step back to get the ball out.
You don't
By
think
then,
he's
that
quick enough to
offensive
get
line
there?
is coming in getting him.
Well,
The
yeah.
defensive line.
But you don't
I
think
could be
he's-
wrong. Let's ask the coach.
You don't think he's quick enough to get back?
I think he's quick enough to get
He
back,
is.
but his offensive
And get
line is
those
quick enough to
extra
block
steps
him.
He
needs
is,
to
but
throw it.
the difference is we're gonna get to your comments here in a second, Dimples. But the thing is with the NFL compared to the college game, the NFL players, you know what I'm saying, they didn't got used to putting them hands up and blocking them passes
Yes.
down. So it's gonna change the trajectory of his throws because now he has to throw more of an arch. You know what I'm saying, over these big linemen that he's got to try to throw over. Because
Or
they know.
jump when he throw, or, you know.
Yeah,
he
but ain't no more that, you know what I'm saying, I can zip this
Yeah,
here because
yeah.
these guys, they
Yeah,
too
them
busy trying to
arms,
come
man.
I'm
in.
not saying that he's going to be a bad quarterback
Yeah.
at 5'11". He could be a great quarterback. I just worry about his offensive line protecting him. And is he going to be able to get the ball quick enough because he's so short? So that's what I think about him. Dimple says he's 5'11". So that's pretty short because you have offensive you have offensive linemen that are 6'4", 6'5". So that's going to make a big difference. Now, if they're running a quick slant, he may be able to get the ball out.
Right,
Or they're
right.
running the screen, they may be able to get the ball.
Right.
But you have to let the screen develop. This offensive line, they already letting people run through, get him. He's gonna be running for his life.
Boy.
But I
And
hope
he's
he
the one
does
to do
well.
a lot of that college scheme stuff too. And if you notice, that is getting into the NFL.
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit.
Oh yeah,
You
read
notice
run
that?
option.
You notice
read
that?
run option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's good with that. So we'll see.
But you don't want him to
We'll
run
see.
that much, though. I'm
No.
gonna be honest with you. He's a little. I
He's a
mean,
young
he's
guy,
a tough
and he's
guy,
quick.
but you don't want him running that ball too much. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna get lit up coming through there.
Right.
Them boys, them linebackers ain't playing. They gonna light him up. I mean, he might
Once he get outside.
So
Yeah.
do we have anything else we need to talk about, or we're gonna wrap the show up for the day?
Let's see. What else went on in sports? Anything else good going on in sports?
You know, but
Oh yeah, I don't remember what went on in sports. Them Red Dogs, maybe 3-0. Man, I can't lie, y'all.
Congrats to your team, man.
I love my kids, man. You know, I love the guys I coach with. You know what I'm saying? It's other guys that are, you know, out here doing what they do as far as working with these young men. You know, I got
Well, I
much
wish you luck
respect
for
for
the
them.
I wish you luck too.
Yeah, thank you.
My basketball be starting soon, and hopefully
And,
I can have some videos.
Right.
I forgot to tell y'all, we may not be broadcasting on Sunday anymore. We're probably gonna do 2 days during the week because it's football on Sundays. So we're gonna probably change the day. I know we're a big time production studio and we got big time numbers, but we don't want to.
We don't want to miss anything.
No, we don't want to run the NFL numbers down. We don't want to run their viewership down. We're
right,
taking on our show. So we're gonna come up with another day that we're gonna do the show. I think we're still gonna do Wednesdays. I'm not sure. We may do a Tuesday, Thursday, but we'll get back with you and we'll let you know when we're going live. And we appreciate y'all chiming in.
Exactly. And Dimples, thank you for always being there for us. Y'all do fantasy football and 4 paid leagues. Shaking my head. Hey.
Yeah. I got a draft going on right now. I'm on auto draft right now.
I never did that, man. I never.
Oh, these are money leagues, big money leagues. Big money leagues. This one is a $100 league, so I really should be drafting, but it's okay. But
oh man, I think I need to start getting into the fantasy football.
Yeah, you can win.
There's money in that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So,
there's money in that.
is there anything else we need to talk about? Or we gonna get out of here? Tom gonna take us out of here? We can't talk bad about Tom today. He didn't have any bloopers today.
Zero.
Zero. Great. Let's give Tom a round. Let's give the super producer a round of applause. Thank you, super producer. You did great. Not having any
Super
bloopers
producer.
today.
That's right,
I like
Corey.
that.
Let's go with the Irish. Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you
Super
for tuning in
producer.
with us.
Corey, number one fan.
Yep. Appreciate
I'd like
you,
to
Corey.
say we appreciate all y'all. Thanks for,
Coming close, Corey.
Dimples. Dimples, you almost that number one girl.
That's Dimples on YouTube and CC Anderson on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
She moving up on you, Corey.
So
Yeah.
Corey's still there?
Look, Dimples said go
Go
Tom.
Tom. Go
Tell
Tom.
her send her information so she can get that shirt out.
Hey,
Yay.
send me your address in my inbox, Dimples, and I'll give it to Tom so he can send you a Sports Spot t-shirt. So yeah. Tom, you gonna take us out of here?
We out of here.
Hey y'all.
Rooting
See
for you,
y'all next
Dimples.
week.
Peace.
Thanks, y'all.
This is TomSlickTV.com.
Let's get ready.